The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys!
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin with the Boys, presented by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now, your hosts, Jesse Holley, Kurt Daniels, and Nate Newton.
What's going on across the land? It ain't nothing. What's going on, people? That's a live look at the Tostitos Championship Plaza outside in front of the Ford Center. Christmas is on the way. We just skip right over. We don't even like. Do you feel like Thanksgiving is one of those forced holidays? It's like Halloween. We do big things for. And it's all that, and then it's Christmas right after that. Like Halloween, like Thanksgiving is just like, we're gonna slide y'all in there.
It's not fair. To
Even the stores are like all have Christmas stuff up.
Constant battle with my wife about it's not Christmas yet.
Yeah, it's Christmas, man. We are without Uncle Nate today. Yes. He had to go make some money elsewhere. The $10 wasn't enough for him, so he said, "Screw you guys."
He's big time in us again.
Yeah, it's this is the holiday season where he's Thanksgiving. This is his season. This is his season right here, Thanksgiving. But he'll be back with us tomorrow. He's okay. I won't make anything up. He's out making a little bit of dough. But it's just me and Kurt today. Yes. So we're gonna get down and get you guys right and set and ready to go. I was walking in, seeing some good things, but. That's Kurt Daniels. I am Jesse Holley. Even though we're minus Nate Newton, together we are hanging with the boys, the sports talk equivalent of Braille. People feel us when we speak. Chris, what up, man? You good back there?
Yeah, man, I'm good. How y'all doing?
We're good, man. Feel free to jump in anytime you feel like it. You have a good point that you want to get off your chest.
Yeah, if you want to take calls, we can do anything you guys want. Is computer going to be on today?
I don't know.
I think computer's going to be on today.
Yeah,
second
computer
segment.
second
I don't know
segment.
if we wanted to get into the Cowboys Giants tomorrow or do calls to, I don't care.
I mean, we only got one day tomorrow because the game is on Thursday. So we'll let's get into a little bit of Giants today, and maybe we'll come together and we'll do calls in that third segment. But I was walking in, man, and the team is outside doing some of its walkthrough, and this is a very unique week, Kurt. I mean, it's been a long, long, long history of the Cowboys playing on Thanksgiving Day. And for whatever reason, it's always you have these, there's been times there have been 3 games in like 10 days, 3 games in 11 days, 12 days, whatever it may be. And it makes it very unique in the sense of you play Sunday and then you turn right back around and play on Thursdays. And I know for me, being a part of that for 3 seasons, it's what word can I use? It's nerve-wracking, unless you say that this segment is brought to you by Wingstop, where flavor gets his wings.
Nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Really?
It is. And here's why. I talked to you guys before about routine. Guys are always about routine. Yeah. Routine. And it's not being superstitious. It's a little stitious sometimes. But guys are always about their routines. Your Mondays, your Tuesdays, your Wednesdays, and so on. And that gets thrown right out the door when you have to deal with this type of short turnaround. Yeah. And then, the human body is not supposed to go through a car crash on Sunday and then turn around 4 days later and play and do another car crash.
Right.
And so, your body doesn't even have a true time to heal. And it always happens when you're about 10 games into the season. So you're already at a point where, everybody in the National Football League is hurt. There's something wrong with everybody.
Yeah.
And then you add on playing a game Sunday and then having to turn around and play a game
you can really
on Thursday.
Physically, you can feel the difference.
You really, really, really do. And so it's always super imperative during this week. And for the Cowboys, it looks like there's this bug that's been going around the building.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the entire building or just the locker room side of it.
Business side of it, but it sounds like the locker room is having some troubles here.
And again, that also takes away from draining from you when your body is trying to fight off an illness or a virus or whatever that thing is, and you're not getting the proper rest. Because even when you fly back from Minnesota, it's late when you get back in, and then you're right back up the next morning because, again, you got a game in 3 days now. So your body is just not able to kind of catch up with itself. And so these illnesses that come about in these time pockets is because people don't realize how imperative rest is to avoiding sicknesses and viruses and things of that nature. And
it's going to be interesting because I think 4 guys missed yesterday's practice. And 3 of them were defensive linemen.
And today, the same thing. Yeah. A bunch of guys have missed practice today. Also, Anthony Barr hasn't practiced today. And Tank Lawrence is another one. Banged up. So he's banged up. But you got guys like Basham and Bohannon and I think 2 or 3 other guys who are out. With
Joseph, I think so.
Yeah, Kelvin Joseph, who are dealing with this illness. And who's to say there's another next guy that comes up on a Wednesday?
Yeah.
With this illness.
Yeah, it sounds like some guys are actually wearing masks again just to avoid catching whatever that bug is.
And again, when you're talking about having these short weeks, man, and then the second part about it is because of the nature of being in the National Football League, most people on this football team are not from DFW.
True, yeah.
So that means you're usually the host house for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you too. Was just about every team now plays a Thursday game at some point, but the fact that you're adding Thanksgiving on top of it makes it. How much does that ramp things up and make it worse?
You become the host house.
Yeah.
And now everyone is coming out of town. So it depends on the level of your superstar status, right? If you're Dak Prescott, then there's someone who handles all of those things, but it's still, mom or dad or auntie, uncle, whoever it is still texting and calling you, brother, sister, whoever. But you got to get your house ready. You either got to get rooms for people. Then on top of that, here comes the tickets. Right? This is a thing. This is a thing that you have to worry about. Yeah. In this process of trying to mentally prepare for a game, trying to physically prepare for a game, then you're the host house. So there's groceries that have to be built, tables that have to be set up. I know a lot of the guys use Chef Hoppy, right? Yeah, so if Chef Hoppy is cooking for Zeke, right, who's the priority? It's probably going to be Zeke, Dak, right? Those guys become the priority. And then it trickles down from there. It's like, I'm going to go with the big dogs first so I can get that on my Instagram and get my bank really good. And then I'll trickle down from there. But it's always a nerve-wracking thing that you just have, another thing that you have to deal with the holidays.
Did you like that part? You, I guess, didn't have to worry about a lot of tickets at one time here. But when you went back up to New York to play, was it just crazy?
I hated it because, and I had a very hard and fast rule. If I give you tickets and you don't show, you can never ask for tickets again.
Yeah.
And my brother, who is shout out to Jamel Holly, my brother who's a long time been in politics, he has a way of promising people things that I didn't have to come. I have to come through for him. It's like, hey, I promised the senator that they'll get a sideline pass. And I'm like, why the hell would you do that? Why would you do that? Why? Hey, the mayor of this city, I told him that that you'll FaceTime with Tony Romo. Why would you tell him that? And he's like, hey, I need 12 tickets. I'm like,
ooh.
And for those who do not know,
politics game, right?
We don't get these. I don't know. People think they're not just willy-nilly handing us out tickets. Jerry's not giving you all this 6 figures plus and giving you free tickets. At home games, you get 2.
Yeah.
That's it. And everything else you got to pay for. And it's the same thing on the road.
Yeah. And those aren't good seats on the road either.
On the road, it's not good seats. Oh. And so you have to have depending on who you're playing, it's always good to have a friend on that team. So you can call up, hey, bro.
Okay.
Hey, can you
and it's not discounted either, folks.
No, it's not discounted.
It's face.
Yeah. So, and that
the face at AT&T is higher than the face in Green Bay.
Correct.
Yeah. That's we get the visiting team gets an allotment of tickets, and as us business side schmucks can sign up for visiting tickets. We just they may not trickle down to you once they get through the players and the higher staff and all that. So I had a family member out in L.A. that, hey, can you hook me up with the Cowboys-Rams tickets? I said, well, I explained everything. I don't know. It'd be a crapshoot. Man, then I looked at where the tickets were and how much they were. I'm like, sorry, man. You ain't going to that game.
Oh, so they make you guys pay for them as well?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a time, this is pre-COVID, we used to kind of get a little bit of something. Not no more.
No more. I mean, it was like $250 for nosebleeds. I mean, it was like, no, it ain't happening.
My buddy got tickets to the Green Bay game, and they were top row in the news section, like end zone, top. That's exactly where his ticket was. I said, man, if you want to go to the game, you're going to be next to the blimp. That's where you're going to be.
Wow. So I was surprised that I sent note, like the Cowboys in these Thanksgiving games are only like 3-7 in their last 10. They've lost their last three Thanksgiving games. Is it not the advantage that we think it is because you have all this other stuff coming on?
It's not the advantage because of the time frame. Like I said earlier, we just played the game Sunday.
Right.
Like most people. All right, so this is for the regular people of the world, and I'm a part of that community now.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were on the tollway and they do all the things now, and a car rear-ended you, because players are running 20, 21, 22 miles an hour. Right?
Yeah.
So if a car rear-ended you at 20 miles an hour and you got whiplash and you went to the doctor, they tell you that you shouldn't do certain activities for X amount of weeks.
Yeah.
Right? That, hey, no physical activities, no running, no jumping, no lifting, for the next 2-3 weeks. Guys just went from and had a 65-play car crash. Like, think about Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
He had a 65-play small fender bender for 3 hours. And then the doctor is supposed to say to the normal person, hey, don't do any physical activities for the next 2 to 4 weeks. But Micah Parsons, you're getting ready to have another 65-play fender bender in 4 days. So coming off of that, like it sounds insane, and we don't have the advantage because the Giants played 4 days ago, right? Like there's not an advantage there, but it's still the fact of the matter is the body just doesn't have the proper amount of time to heal.
Yeah.
I mean, physically, it just doesn't, and that's why it's so difficult. That's why you have to play games 7 days apart. That's why it's Sunday to Sunday most of the times, because you need some sort of cushion to do it in modern medicine and technology, and there's a bunch of but it's 4 days apart.
What about mentally?
Same thing.
Yeah.
And think about everything that this team went through in the last week after losing against Green Bay.
Right.
I mean, literally, the walls were falling. This season is over. How could you go up to Lambeau and let that team beat you? And blah, 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 blah. And they had to keep coming out every single day and talk about it and talk about it. And they had the behind the closed door meeting and had all this. And then they had to super lock in and get guys going. And they were revved up and charged up ready to go for that Minnesota game. I don't know how much energy you extend. I do know how much energy you extend. You extend an entire amount of energy because you were so laser locked in and focused because you knew that you couldn't lose 2 in a row and you needed. That was kind of a must-win game.
Right.
And so now that's another thing. I got to regenerate and rejuvenate that part of it to go out there and play another football game in 4 days.
Yeah, I think that's a big question everybody's asking because we talked about it yesterday. So, like, who is it? We still don't know who this team is because one week they look like world beaters, the next week, they're struggling. So, coming up to this next game, just last week, Cowboys were coming off a bad loss. The Vikings are coming off a huge win. We saw what happened Sunday, and then now the Cowboys are coming off a huge win. The Giants are coming off a bad loss. So, are they going to have that little bit of extra? It's a weird. Then throwing the 4-day span in there. I mean. It makes me wonder how tough it is just to mentally ramp up for these things.
And this is small things like this that separates you from being a poor team to a good team to an above-average team, an above-average team to a great team. right? Because finding that mental focus, finding that ability, and yeah, do you worry about a guy like Micah Parsons?
Right.
Probably not.
Right. Yeah.
Right? Probably not.
Yeah.
But he ain't out there playing by himself.
Can he, and maybe like a guy like him and Dak, can they rise everybody up like that?
They have to rise to the occasion and hope that guys follow them.
Following, yeah.
Like that is the Michael Jordan flu game, right? It's like I gotta raise my game up so much and hope that other guys follow me. Yeah. It's those things where I can get guys to follow me because the elite players, and that's the thing about being elite. And like even when Micah takes a step down, he's still really good.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, but when the average guy takes a step down, now he gets into the poor category. And so that's the difference of Micah's elite, and so even when he's a step down, he's still really good.
Yeah, yeah.
But this one Micah, what happens when the other guy who's not elite, who's your average Joe, who now you're trying to get him to take the
Joe.
Oh my
there we
God.
go. And the average Joe shows up. So what we'll do right here is we'll take a break. We'll take a break. Uncle Nate is back in the house. You actually scared me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Goodness sake ya! Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have computer on the line. Uncle Nate is back in here. He double dipping.
Yeah.
He double dipping. I love a double dipper. I love a double dipper. Uncle Nate's back in here. We'll talk to our boy Computer Man, and we'll dig into some more of this Giants Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day. And then third segment, we'll take some calls. So hit those phone lines up.
Thursday, we work Thursday?
No.
No, we work Thursday. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not in here.
888-855-2297. This is Hanging with the Boys. Kurt, Uncle Nate, Jesse Holly. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Blockchain.com is one of the most trusted ways to buy, sell, and trade crypto. Whether you're always on the go or stay closer to home, Blockchain.com is just a few taps away. Put the power of crypto in your pocket, so no matter where you are, you can trade on your terms and build a crypto portfolio to fit your life. For crypto pros, rookies, and anyone in between, Blockchain.com makes it easy to own a piece of the future. Blockchain.com, trusted by millions, trusted by America's team.
SeatGeek has your back no matter what kind of fan you are. So whether you're a diehard fan or a don't really care fan, a we got 'em next time fan or we'll never win again fan, a here for the tailgate fan or a first one through the gates fan, SeatGeek not only makes buying and selling tickets easier than ever before, they made just about everything else easier too. So whether you're a here every week fan or haven't been here in years fan, SeatGeek has you covered. Download the SeatGeek app today. SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats.
Star Sports Tours is the only official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, offering exclusive game weekend travel packages with pre-game sideline access and photo ops with current players, cheerleaders, and Cowboy legends. You want to stay at a team hotel, attend the best tailgate party in Texas, tour the Star, and talk X's and O's with me, Everson Walls? With Star Sports Tours, you can. Visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today.
Hey Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, Yo Quiero guacamole.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to Hanging with the Boys on this terrific Tuesday, 2 days before Thanksgiving, the Nate Newton holiday of the season. That's your holiday right there, Big Nate. That's your holiday right there.
Okay, that involves food,
That's
bro.
your holiday.
But that is my holiday. You're
That's
right.
your holiday right there.
Yes,
we were in the break. Uncle Nate is back in the building. Kurt is back in his normal spot. Zaddy's still sitting right here running the things on this show. But we were talking about in the break, as we were saying before, the rigmarole of all the stuff that happens on being the host house for Thanksgiving when everyone comes to your home. And you asked me, you said, just how many people you had? I was like, 6 or 7, maybe 8 or 9 at the max. And then Kurt says to you, hey, how many you have? And you said?
75 to 100.
You see what I'm saying, folks?
Crazy.
75 to 100 people would come to Big Nate's house for Thanksgiving. You know the headache of that, trying to get 100 tickets and 50 tickets. And again, we only get 2 free at home. So trying to find another 60-plus tickets for friends and family. How many turkeys did you have to buy?
Man, I left that up to the wife. I left that up to the wife, but I'm gonna tell you something, man. That was great times, man. And then one time, my brother played for the Minnesota Vikings, so he was a part of that, and so our family used to come, man, and I enjoyed it, man. But
you bust them down on Greyhound buses.
Yeah, Greyhound. Yeah, however my mom would do it, I just sent her the money, she would handle it, and man, just great to have them. Great to be around them, and
Nate's still the same way, right? Nate, like even when we do donations, Nate be like, "Man, how much you need, brother? Like I'm all that technology stuff, bro. How much you need? I'm just gonna send it. I'm just gonna here. Just
back
take
then,
it.
Western Union.
There's so many options now. Nate like, listen, brother, come get this cash, brother. If you want it or not, I'm not all that.
Let my wife do it.
I don't know about Zelle. I don't know about PayPal. I don't know about Cash App, Venmo, none of that. I work in cash.
So you don't mean there ain't no such thing as Zaddy?
No.
Okay, I thought you said things on Zaddy.
No, Zelle.
Okay,
the ladies try to get the Zaddy dollars out of me.
Zaddy's another kind of payment.
Yeah, that's another kind of payment. We won't. Don't do that. Don't do that, Kurt. Don't do the Zaddy payment. All right, let's jump to the phone line. Let's get our good friend and our family member on the line. We don't know where he's at, but in reverence to our boy Computer, the Minnesota Vikings, the Cowboys did a serious whoop that trick on the Minnesota Vikings, 3-6 Mafia style. It was a whoop that trick type performance in that game. Computer, what's going on, my brother, man? How did you feel about that performance from the Dallas Cowboys?
I was excited about it until they pulled that crap they pulled at halftime trying to steal the game.
Man, hey, look. You know what? That's it, Computer. I'm with you. Troy Vincent, I'm with you, Computer.
No, I ain't gonna say it was. We don't know who it was.
No, I'm saying Troy Vincent, but they're against us. They are. I'm with you. I'm convinced. I fought you long enough, Computer. I'm not gonna fight you no more, man. Troy Vincent and company are against the Dallas Cowboys. You got my vote. You finally pulled me into this thing, and they showed their ugly face in that game where they made Brett Maher kick not one but 2 60-yard field goals. You are right, Computer. I am wrong. The NFL has it out for us.
Oh, you know they got it out for us, but they did. Just imagine if we'd have lost that game by 3 points. Just imagine how embarrassed they would, how much of a storm it would have been if we would have lost that game, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Cowboys, even when we do make it to the playoffs or to the Super Bowl, we better blow them out like Nate and them did. If we don't, they're gonna pull something in. We're gonna end up losing.
They might.
You done heard it here first, guys. I don't see y'all getting mad talking about firing McCarthy and Kellen Moore and getting rid of Dak. If we lose, it's gonna be because of the NFL. Because we beat Green Bay, they would have just called that hold it on that cornerback when he grabbed CD 2 weeks ago when we was in Green Bay in overtime. That was game.
They gonna pull like a Beyonce power outage, right? Like they was cheating for the.
Then I so happened to watch the Eagles, some plays from the Eagles game. The only reason why they got down there and won that game when he got to run that in was they called that face pass interference guy when they feet got tripped up. That's how they got down there. They didn't drive down the field. The referee gave them that 40 yards when they got down there to run that ball into the end zone to get the win, get that win over up there over the coast.
So you saying the NFL got it out for the Cowboys and got it in for the Eagles?
Yes, they do, man.
Man, you know what? I can't go with you on the second part, but I'm agreeing with you on the first part, man. But,
I mean, I just think about it. The guy played for the Eagles, and he's Roger Goodell's right-hand man. They got the easiest schedule that I've ever seen in my life. They had a bye, and then turned around, came off of a bye, and played a Thursday night game, and then got another mini bye.
Well, you know what?
Who else get to do that?
Computer.
Man, Troy Vincent played for the Eagles. Troy Vincent's Goodell's right-hand man. Jerry Jones don't like Goodell. So how did the Goodell get him back? He sick Troy Vincent on him every single time.
Computer, let me ask you this question right quick, like my friend. Are you okay? I know you write, you rap, you sing, you do. How many other jobs do you do, man, where you have time to think of all of this stuff here?
Because all my jobs are like the company I work for now. He asked me walked in my office. He said, "Do you listen to DallasCowboys.com all day long?" Yep. I listen. I even cut it off listening when I go to sleep at night, so I can hear y'all when I'm sleeping. Hear y'all talking when I'm sleeping at night.
Don't bring me into your bedroom, Computer. We want to stay.
Oh no, ain't nothing going on. I'm trying to live. I'm trying to get past St. Peter. I done cut all that wild now.
I hear you, man. Wow.
So I mean, just give us your overall thoughts, kind of ending that Minnesota game. Was that the most complete game you've seen this Cowboys team play in a while, offense, defense, and special teams?
Oh, yes. And then what made me most excited about that whole game was that play that they ran before the half when he got that. That was a Mike McCarthy play. That's the same play that they ran when Aaron Rodgers got that ball when they beat us that time and when he threw it to that tight end. That's the same play except it was on the other side of the field. Mm-hmm. What Mike McCarthy has decided to do is he's been giving Kellen more play. Like that wheel route, that was a Mike McCarthy wheel route that he ran in Green Bay. So we starting to see him finally stick his hands into Kellen Moore's offense because, they really didn't talk, I don't think, the first 2 years. You know what I'm saying? But something is, when I then found out he couldn't get a job somewhere else, he realized he got to come back down and get his stuff together. So he's been listening to Mike. And they got a working relationship now. You can see it playing out on the field as far as the way the offense is moving. Even the offensive line is playing better this year because all of the coaches are actually communicating with each other and still out here trying to be the next head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. We finally got a cohesive coaching staff that's not trying to go after each other's job. Garrett had that problem, too. You know what I'm saying? Because he did it the way, because like you said, that playbook changed once he got the job.
Sure did.
You know what I'm saying? So,
sure did.
So we finally got you got to have a cohesive, nobody's after nobody's job. You know what I'm saying? Then Dak has finally got comfortable. He finally got healthy. And you see he running the ball again. You know what I'm saying? When he runs, we got a 90% chance of winning because he's getting those extra third downs that we needed.
Thank you.
And then they see that, and Tony and Zeke is working good together, and they finally see that just leave the offense alone and just let them run. Zeke put in his time for us. I hate he got hurt. I hate all the stuff he went through. You know what I'm saying? He done got $18 million a year forever, how many years he done got paid. So it's just time for us to go and get us a ring, man, so we can go and get this thing. Because I called Barbecue, which is my friend Tony's cousin. I said, man, what does it feel like to be a multi-millionaire? He's like, man, we need 5 for 49. I said, no, man, we need to give him $100 million. And he's like, oh, man, I love that. So I'm excited, man. I don't want to let down. I want to whoop the Giants. I want to keep this going, man, because we see we can win. The NFL is right now is for the taking. And all those AFC teams, they don't run. They like to pass. So they'll play right into our hands. All we got to do is get out of the NFC and get one of them passing quarterbacks in the Super Bowl. We'll eat. We'll get up to number 6.
I'll get you out of here on this one, Computer. You saw the way this team played last week, and the one thing that's been in the media for the last 3 weeks, and it's things kind of coming to a head a little bit. All the media outlets have reported that Odell Beckham is looking to visit one or two teams after the Thanksgiving break. Giants and Cowboys. My two-part question. One, from what you've seen last week, does this team need to add Odell Beckham? And two, does the winner of Thursday game decide where Odell Beckham will go?
Odell ain't going on New York because it's too cold up there. He's going to be in Dallas. He can run back to California back and forth. So he ain't going up there. The only way he go up there, they give him like $300 million or something crazy like that. That's the only way he'll go up there. And then if he do go up there, he ain't got no quarterback and get him the ball. All they going to do is be standing out there to collect a check. And then they'll be talking about him. Then he have the same situation he had when he was up there before. So he might well go on, come to Dallas where he can just sit back and chill. Just put him out there on that island and let him stick 2 corners out there, and we just keep running the football down there. So.
There you have it. Odell Beckham is coming to the Dallas Cowboys because Computer said so. Brother, we appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all Thanksgiving, man. I appreciate y'all so much.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, brother. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family.
Yeah, God bless all of y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, Computer.
All right, we'll take our second break. We'll go to the phones. We'll go to the phones on our third break, see what the folks got to say about that, and then maybe we'll get some Cowboy stuff in, Giants-wise. If not, we got all show tomorrow to get all that stuff.
Yeah.
We got a show tomorrow?
Yeah.
You got better things to do?
You got something else to do?
I mean, I broke my neck getting down them stairs.
Now you
I
really,
really use the elevator. So.
yeah, you really scared me though when you came through that door. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
You got to start living right, Jay.
I mean,
I'm about to get the Papa fly to Pasadena first class.
all right, so you guys stay right here with us. We're gonna take a break, come back, take your calls. Just talk some more football, man. Some more Thanksgiving stuff. I'll wait for that tomorrow. We'll get that tomorrow from you guys, man. This is Hanging with the Boys, man. Stay right here with us. We'll be right back.
Cowboys by 2.
Hey, Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, Yo Quiero guacamole.
SeatGeek has your back no matter what kind of Cowboys fan you are. So whether you're a diehard fan or a don't really care fan, a we got 'em next time fan or we'll never win again fan, a here for the tailgate fan or a first one through the gates fan, SeatGeek not only makes buying and selling tickets easier than ever before, they make just about everything else easier too. So whether you're a here every week fan or haven't been here in years fan, SeatGeek has you covered. Download the SeatGeek app today. SeatGeek, your ticket to great Dallas Cowboys seats.
I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Blockchain.com is one of the most trusted ways to buy, sell, and trade crypto. Whether you're always on the go or stay closer to home, Blockchain.com is just a few taps away. Put the power of crypto in your pocket, so no matter where you are, you can trade on your terms and build a crypto portfolio to fit your life. For crypto pros, rookies, and anyone in between, Blockchain.com makes it easy to own a piece of the future. Blockchain.com, trusted by millions, trusted by America's team.
Hey, Cowboys fans, if you're thinking about attending a game this season, visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today. Stay at the team hotel, have dinner with a Cowboys legend, and experience AT&T Stadium's exclusive VIP Owners Club. Also, tour the Star, get autographs from your favorite players, and talk X's and O's with me, Mickey Spagnola. The official travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys will take care of all your travel needs. Visit cowboystravel.com.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to Hanging with the Boys. It's Tuesday. I love Tuesdays. I love every day that ends with Y because I get a chance to be with you, Nate. I get a chance to be with you, Kurt.
Yes.
I get a chance, most importantly, to be with you all. I can't touch y'all, but y'all can feel me, Braille-like. You feel me? No?
Sure.
No? Sure. This segment is brought to you by Blockchain, blockchain.com. Kurt, can you grab that other read from me? I didn't grab that paper, so I do my third read. This is being very unprofessional on the air. I'm sorry. Guys, we're on a break. Mentally, we're not always all here. But I'm gonna read you something off of this sheet right here because the Cowboys are always doing something, and today is Tuesday, and Sound of the Star. Live music fans head to the Star in Frisco on Tuesday, November 29th for a brand new monthly concert series. Sound of the Star, featuring, what is this word? What is that word? What is that word?
Inimitable?
Inimitable?
That's
country
weird.
rock band. That's probably I'm glad that you couldn't read it. So I keep telling you, I went to public school, high school, and college. Don't do that thing either, Chris. But feature this monthly country rock band, Western Rerun. The concert kicks off at 7 p.m. and is free and open to the public. For more information, visit thestarinfrisco.com.
It's not capable of being imitated. Why don't they just write that instead of some weird word?
Oh, man, I don't even know what that means. Don't do that.
Everything's getting shortened, bro. Everything is getting shortened.
I don't know. Y'all got me out here sounding all crazy. I'm glad Kurt couldn't read that. That's all he does is words all day long, and he couldn't read it, so I don't feel so bad after all. But Chris, do we got some people on the phone?
Yes, we do.
All right, let's go to the phone.
We've got Philippe in France, and he's excited about the World Cup right now because France is up 2-1.
Oh,
okay, what's up, Philippe?
Calling us. France is playing.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
We're good, brother.
Yeah. what I noticed when I watched the game was there were parties all over the field last Sunday. Quarterback party was pinpoint. D-line party was sack party.
Yeah.
O-line and tight ends party was ragdoll toss all day. It was a great game. I wish the Cowboys keep the same level of play through the rest of the season, and then we will be back from Arizona with another trophy.
Hey.
Just a question: what do you think about Turpin giving the shoulder on a return? I love that play for that small guy. So take care, be safe, and happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.
Thank you, my boy Philippe. And in America, we say, keep that same energy. We want the Cowboys to keep that same energy you saw Sunday.
What did Philip say?
He said keep the same intensity.
Okay.
So just leave it at that?
Well, I don't know. I was just saying.
Can they do that? You think
because
they're gonna have a problem?
sometimes I can't understand what Philip's saying. I depend on y'all.
Yeah, you got to listen. I listen.
To get it to me, you know.
I love it. I love it. He works, and that's good because he works through all of that. You know, that's English is his second language.
Sure.
So he works through all that. And we appreciate
This
him.
is my second language too.
It's like your third language.
But you just read that thing. Sound like it was your fourth language.
I'm trying to tell you, I've never seen that word a day in my life.
I was hoping you get it. Oh, I was going to
I was hoping he got it. I'm like, because I need to know this for future references. Man, read it again. I was like,
wow.
I used to look around like, is this that word? Yeah, that word was tough.
Just like, I don't remember drinking that.
Yeah, I'm like, listen, that's water. That ain't tequila.
I know that's right.
It's always nervous when you got to read out loud in front of people. All right, Chris, let's head back to the phones.
We got Coach Zay in Oklahoma.
Okay.
Coach Zay? Coach Zay. I never heard. This is a new one. What's up, Coach Zay?
Hey, what's up, Jess? Hey, want to call in, show love, respect. I can't communicate with you on Twitter every now and then.
Okay.
Jose Banks, cool motherfucker.
Yeah. What's up, my brother?
Just wanted to show y'all love, respect. I think this Cowboys win this game pretty easily. I just need them to stay focused. I don't need the players to worry about OBJ. I don't want them to worry about that dude. Let Jerry and all of them handle about that. Them focus on the game. That's all I want them to do.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man, and happy Thanksgiving to you. I think they learned their lesson. I think when everyone was out doing that recruiting, then they, forgot they had that Green Bay game and they fumbled the bag up in Green Bay.
The big question everybody has, though, is can they do this again, do it again,
Nate, how do you feel? Can the Cowboys?
Man, we need it. Well, man, if we can win this thing.
What we should do and what we will do and what you think are three completely different things.
This is one of these games where Coach Landry, our coach, Johnson would say, fellas, we just need a win.
However you get it.
Yes, sir. This is one of these, boy. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. That's why I keep saying we working. I mean, we working. Man.
You know, hold on. But that's a great point because this fan base in particular,
right?
When you have a performance like that, everybody's going to want a 40 burger. Everybody's going to want a dominating performance.
That's right.
And there's sometimes, this is the National Football League, and these are pro athletes, emphasis on the pro athlete. And all those guys get paid a ton of money as well. And again, coming back playing after 4 days, I would love for it to be 40-3.
Right.
Yeah. But that's not a realistic thing, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
To beat teams by 37 points in this league, like there's a reason why Vegas always has it, less than a one-score game, 3 points here, 6 points here. Now it's like up to 9.5 points this week. But I don't want fans to take off and be like, we need to win by 40 again, or we're back to the old ways. I think we need to lose that thought process. And to Nate's point, coming off a short week, just win it. Just win it. We'll go into our mini bye and we'll figure this thing out for the next game.
We talked about how players like Micah Parsons have to just hope the other guys follow him. And is it more on the players to get this ramp back up, or can you mentioned Johnson and Landry? Can the coaches get it going?
You have enough right. When the last time we've said this, the right personalities in the room. Mm-hmm. You have enough right personalities in the room for a change that is willing to sacrifice these few moments. Because that's all it is, man. When you look at it, these few moments, so you can have success. So you can look at this season and say, yeah, we did what it took. Because before in the past, I ain't always felt that way. You know, we regardless of who the players were, it always fell back on Jason. Somehow, somewhere, it always fell back on Jason. You mentioned Michael Parsons. He'll mention Tank in a minute. He'll mention Dak in a minute. It's other guys that leads this team now besides the coaches. And Coach McCarthy, man, you've been on him since he got here. I wasn't so hyped when he gave away the duties of play caller, but now he done stuck his little gritty hands back in there. I'm loving it.
The little meat beaters back into the mix, huh?
Meat beaters?
Why you always got to do something, man?
You say meat beaters?
Oh, my God.
It's Thanksgiving, guys.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You might give thanks a little different than some of us. Mm-hmm.
I ain't got nothing to do with that one. Hey, get the pastor back on the phone. Chris, get the boy. He over there.
That escalated quickly.
Kurt, man. He got Kurt going out there like that.
That was it. I mean, golly, man. Chris, who we got on the phone?
We got Dimitri in the Rio Grande Valley.
Demetrius, what's up, my brother?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing today?
We good, man. We good. Man, you must work out in the oil field or something like that. It's like you always in a truck or a car or something like that.
Yeah, I actually do sell oil for a living.
There you go.
Believe it or not. But, man, bro, I tell you all the time, if we keep Dak under 30 and run the ball 40 times, bro, we're going to win every week. I think people misconstrue when I say we need Zeke. I'm not saying touches. I'm not saying I think you ride the high hand. But I'm like Nate. When you watch us play with 21, he keep us on schedule. So I'm like, I'm going to keep Kellen from pushing.
We lost you. We losing you in the oil field.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we got you back.
Okay. I think that Zeke keeps Kellen from glitching. And what I mean by that, fellas, is Zeke allows us to stay on pace. Time of possession, I don't care about the touches. I thought the utility of our running backs last week was great. I don't mind that. I think that the formula is run the ball 40 times a game, keep Dak under 30, and let your defense pass rush, and we'll win a Super Bowl if we do that. I really do believe that. And if Kellen just don't glitch, we'll be fine. And then I think Odell gonna come to Dallas too. You know his dad from the city, man. So. Team Odell, too. That's all I got today, fellas.
All right, brother. We appreciate that, man. And happy Thanksgiving to you and your family as well. Be safe out there in the oil fields.
So he's from Dallas, but he lives in the Rio Grande
Valley.
Mm-hmm. That's a powerful name.
A Rio Grande Valley.
Because most brothers take that. I'm from the valley. They'll shorten it up. I'm from the valley. You know what I'm saying? The Rio Grande Valley. You better check you know what I'm saying?
That's what they call RGV.
Yeah, that's what they call it. Okay.
RGV.
I knew you done did the research.
Yeah, I did. Because when I talk bad about it, people are like, you need to come. No. Yeah. I'm like, let me look this time right quick.
I knew you done did the research, yeah.
Before I take myself down there and don't come back.
Wow.
Oh, man. Chris, we got anybody else on the line?
Yeah, we got Antoine in Maryland.
Antoine in Maryland. What's up, my boy?
What's going on, y'all? Remember, I was going off on Friday, man, but I was wrong. They surprised me, man.
It's all good. Listen, you do this enough, brother. We all miss sometimes.
Yeah, man, I didn't see that one coming, though. I want me a little money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I jumped out there. I bet one of my coworkers that if Trayvon stick Justin Jefferson, he won't have more than 40 yards. I jumped out there.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, man, but I don't know. I still don't know about Thanksgiving, man. We ain't been playing good the last couple Thanksgivings, man, and this team's so up and down, man. It's like, they come out there and they play like they did against Minnesota, then you get another Green Bay game, man. So I think I'm going to be up in the air, man, until we make it to the second round of the playoffs.
Let me ask you this question.
What's up?
And I tell people this: do you, as a Dallas fan, isn't it exhausting to be a Dallas fan?
Man, it is exhausting, especially where I live at, because I live in Washington country.
Right.
Man, so they always at our throat, man. If they lose, they lose. They don't care as long as we lose.
That's a crazy way to be. We don't care if we lose, as long as you lose too.
Yeah. Man, I tell them that all the time, man. But let's just try to go out there and do what we gotta do, man. I think the run might kill us, but I don't think it's gonna be Saquon's running that's gonna kill us, man. I think it's gonna be Daniel Jones' run that's gonna kill us. But let's get this W, man. I'ma holler at y'all. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate you, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours as well. I think the Cowboys will be on notice this time when it comes to Daniel Jones and his running ability. Yeah. And then being able to play a team like Philadelphia and having a running quarterback. So they played a couple running quarterbacks, Justin Fields.
Yes.
So they got some practice at it and a little bit more. I think a little bit more respect for those running quarterbacks and being able to know, hey guys, we got to contain this dude, because if not, he will tuck it and run. And that's been something that you've seen, happen across this league with running quarterbacks. So I think the Cowboys defensively coming into this game will look at that a little bit more and be like, nah, we're gonna be more assignment sound this time around and keep an eye on old Daniel Jones, old Danny Dimes.
Hope so.
You know what, man? Some people I just hate watching on TV, but it's like a good drink or something. You just got to have it. Mahomes.
I love watching him on TV.
I hate it, man, because that dude is so great.
I love it.
I hate it. I mean, y'all was talking, all of a sudden he on TV. What is he finna do great next?
He is phenomenal, man. That's a generational talent, man. That's like no other, man. All right, we're going to get up out of here.
Who better, Michael Jordan than him?
Michael Jordan. No, we ain't gonna play around like that. Like, come on.
I'm just asking, man. He's on his way. He's on his way. He's on his way.
Zaddy might be dumb, but Zaddy ain't stupid. You see what's on my shirt too. We ain't gonna play around with that. You know what I mean?
I like the jersey call yesterday. I like your jersey.
You like that jersey call?
Good look going on today. Got the Carolina blue.
Man, I just threw this on.
Did you have your boy Quinn some of that yet? Some of that Carolina?
My boy Quinn who?
Yeah. Hey, Quinn, your boy, Jersey boy. Hey.
DQ.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I said. That's why I like that Jersey call yesterday.
Yeah. You know, that's how we do in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Dan Quinn, what's up, baby? You know what I mean? Jersey, stand up.
I mean, he waited to this game to say it like it was rehearsed.
No, it
it
just came out naturally, man. You got to give love to where love is supposed to be given. You know what I'm saying?
I had never used that before. Jersey boy. I
haven't.
Okay, all right.
I just felt like a good time to use it.
Yeah, it seemed like it was rehearsed.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to use it when he's down bad.
No.
That's not a good place to use it.
Wow.
All right, let's get up out of here, man. Thank you so much for joining us today. But just don't do it
in
that
way.
Don't do that in that way.
I just hope it's about one standing in front of that door.
I'm just know that in this setting, it's fine. In another setting, it might not end it so well. You really did scare me. I was like, they got me. God, dog. I didn't want to go out
All these people I talk noise to.
All these folks I talk noise to, man, they finally ran down on me. And I'm like, who let them down here? Where's more security? No, but we appreciate you guys. Nate, thank you for joining us. Kurt, thank you for holding it down. My boy, Chris in the back.
I was listening to you. I waited to you. Yeah, that's why I came in and said what I said.
Chris in the back, thank you, my boy, for holding it down. Audio Jazz, Brother Willie, Broham Willie, Brethren Willie, whatever his name is this week. We appreciate you. Most importantly, we appreciate you, the listeners. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to Miss B. I know she's watching.
Miss B.
Yeah, she's a elementary,
cool.
middle school teacher at Carver. I think it's who's it? Carver. John Carver, George Carver, one of those Carvers. Ms. B, shout out to you for appreciate you. It's a Carver. Yeah. Appreciate you for watching and being a part of our show. All right, man. Hang with the boys. I'm Jesse Holly. We out.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!